Hi there, I'm Wendy Van Beesen, and I have had many roles in my life: mother, daughter, wife, sister, friend, and I am here today to share with you the State of the Union for women like me, high-performing, high-achieving women who really lived life, lived many roles, but felt like something was off. There was something not right underneath. I wasn't necessarily aligned with who I was. And so today is the State of the Union, where I can share part of the story of what is going on in our world today and why it's important for all of us to understand we are not broken, we are not overly dramatic, we are just perhaps unfulfilled, or really just need to get reconnected to who we were and now who we want to be. And so what am I creating? I am creating a movement of we're just getting started. Because even in midlife, we're not done yet. We have wisdom that we can provide. We are allowed to have our voices heard and to help others along the way. And why do I know this is important? I know it's really important because my work is based on science, neuroscience, and fact. And so what I have come to understand is if I am feeling it, then I think that other women are feeling it too. And so I'm going to share with you, I'm going to look at my notes, I'm going to share with you some facts and information that I have found along the way that I hope will make you feel a little better too. Number one, and I found this incredibly shocking, 1 in 3 women report symptoms of anxiety and depression, triple of what that was in 2020, which is when COVID hit. And that is reported by the CDC. Number 2, over 50% of midlife women, 50%, say that they feel emotionally exhausted and disconnected from themselves. That's the Stress in America report. That's from the APA. 80% of working women feel pressure to keep it together no matter what. That's the McKinsey Lean In study. And this one was the hardest for me to actually read. 70% of women say that they are in misaligned roles at work or in relationships because they're afraid of what will happen if they stop performing. And do you know who that's from? That's from Harvard Business Review. And so that indicates to me that we are all trying to perform. We are all perfectionists. We want to people please. And when that becomes too much, that's when there's a little bit of a crack. And that's when there is burnout and there is fatigue. And that's what I felt. And so I'm going to share with you a little bit about why that happens. It happens because we're not aligning to who we are inside. And it doesn't happen overnight. It happens over a long period of time. And then at one point, we might wake up and say, this isn't who I want to be, or I'm not doing what I want to do. And this then not only affects ourselves, it affects our daughters who are looking at us, it affects our friends and our sisters as well. I was on that proverbial treadmill. Do you know what I would do? I would get up in the morning, I would work out, then I would have my cup of coffee, and then I would drive to work. 40 minutes I would drive to work. I would listen to a podcast, I'd talk to a friend, maybe I'd talk to my sister, but I would do that day in and day out. And then I became numb. I realized that I just really wasn't myself, and I wanted to be not different. I just wanted to return to who I was. And so what happened was I was on that proverbial treadmill, got up one morning, worked out, had my coffee, went to work. And as I was driving to work, I was like 10 miles into the drive, and I was like, I don't remember the right turn that I just did. I don't remember what I was listening to on the podcast. And so what I chose to do when I got to work is I just sat in my car. I wasn't angry, I wasn't upset, I wasn't emotional. I just made a promise to myself that 12 months from then, I was going to be in a different place because what I was doing right now wasn't working. And why does this matter? It mattered to me because I have lived through this experience. I have lived through experiences of being misaligned because I am a 3-time cancer survivor. I went through an amicable divorce and I've needed to rebuild several times. And I didn't have a map. I didn't have 10 steps on how to get there. I just had myself, and it was hard. But I know that I was just getting started, and we are just getting started. This is the movement. This is how we do it together, through honest conversation, through women who can be vulnerable, and through us just taking one step together. It takes a village, and we are all a part of that village. So come join me. Come join our movement. Let's make something great because we're just getting started.